Starting position will have the dog and handler on the handler boat hooked up to one marker. Substitute steward is on steward boat hooked up to the opposite marker. Package A. On the judge's signal, handler commands dog to jump into the water and then gives the dog the pouch to take to the steward's boat. The substitute steward will take the pouch from the dog and may direct the dog to shore with nothing. The handler will direct the dog to take the article left on shore from the shore retrieved with discrimination exercise, float line. The exercise is complete when the handler takes delivery of the float line.
Ready? Send your dog.
The dog is required to carry the pouch in its mouth. It may not be attached to the dog's harness, and it may not be handed to the dog until the dog is in the water. The substitute steward will not talk to the dog until it is halfway to the substitute steward's boat, and only during the portion of the exercise that the dog is required to go to the substitute steward's boat. For example, if the dog is headed to the substitute steward's boat and is supposed to be going to shore, the substitute steward may not give the dog direction. The handler may speak to the dog at any time.
Exercise finished.
As the dog is boarding the handler's boat, at the conclusion of the exercise, the substitute steward boat will row to 25 feet from the handler's boat. The substitute steward will quietly slide the overboard article for exercise 5 in the water on the side of the boat, away from view of the dog, approximately 25 feet from the stern of the handler's boat. The steward boat then rows to shore. After the dog has boarded the handler's boat, the handler must keep the dog from watching the substitute steward place the overboard article for exercise 5. The dog should be positioned away from the steward's boat. The handler is permitted to touch the dog to prevent it from looking at the steward's boat until the article is in the water. The substitute steward boat shall turn and row directly to shore so that it beaches within the land ring. The judge shall determine whether the boat should face stern or bow to shore or sideways to shore. The substitute steward and rower shall remain with the boat until the next exercise is complete.